Everyone, Clint here. Hope everybody is doing great today. Today I'm coming at you with a case review for the brand new Galaxy S25 Edge. I've had mine for about a week. I've not been able to make a video on it yet, so I'm just getting started. This thing is the craziest phone I have used and absolutely phenomenal. Other than it's absolutely beautiful phone. Great phone, but the feel in the hand is remarkable. But you might not always be able to rock this with just how it is, the super slimness, and I mean super slimness, and so you might need to put a case on it. So Poetic has sent me out some of their cases today, and today we're going to be specifically looking at their Poetic Spartan Case. So their Spartan Case is one of their most protective cases they have. As you can see here, I got it right here. I've already opened it out of the box. In the box here, you're going to get the case, some installation guidage, and then a little packet so you can clean it up and get it installed for your screen protector, because Poetic is one of those cool companies that gives you two options. So the one that comes with it on the case does have a built-in screen protector, and then it also comes with a rail system here too, to where if you don't want that screen protector, you don't have to. I do not like the screen protector, never have for some reason, so we will be using the install method for the non-screen protector version here. And so on this case right here, to get these rails on and off, you do have just a little bit of a little groove here in the bottom right corner. That's the one you want to push down on, and then that will pop your rail out, and then you can just kind of cruise around the rail here itself and get it pulled out of there. It is a two-piece case because it does have the rail and then the case itself. I feel like that's one of the strongest ways you can make a case. Definitely very protective. So before we put this on, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Got that nice, soft, foamy kind of stuff here that's going to protect the back of your tiny phone, your skinny phone. And then you got some Spartan branding right there that you're never going to see. Drop protection for the milled standard 810G there. So super great. So let's go ahead and get the phone in there. I am going to take my rail without the screen protector, and I'm going to put that on the phone first. Right direction would be good. And so we're going to just kind of drop that in there. I'm telling you, this phone is super thin, super thin. And then drop that on there too. Now you're wondering, geez, Clint, I got the super thin phone. Is a case going to make it thicker? Yes, obviously it's going to make it quite a bit thicker, but I can guarantee you now that it will make it a lot less thicker than if you threw this same case, because I got a review of this case for the S25 Ultra, so I know what that feels like, and it's going to make it significantly lighter and smaller than the same case on your S25 Ultra. So all right, let's do a round robin and take a look at this guy right here. We're going to go button side first. Nothing too much going on here, but we do have push-through buttons for the power button and for your volume buttons, and they are nice and clicky. Got some grippage built into the case right here. I like that design, how they got that right in there like that. Here on each of the corners, you're going to see a big bump. Big bump out here. Going to get lots of protection on your corners all the way around. On the top, another little cool visual cutout there, and then a cutout for your microphones right there. Another big bump here. This side has nothing on it but grippage, so it does have those grippage lined in here. Of course, as every modern phone is, this one is slippery as hell as normal, but this case definitely gives you some grip. Another good bump there. We do have a dust cover for your power port right there on the bottom. Puts it right in there, no problem, and it is nice and big. Look at plenty of space in there to get your chargers in. Leaves that microphone hole open right there. Nice little cutout for your speaker hole right there, and good to go. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Spartan cases are super cool looking. I think Poetic has some of the coolest looking cases. Very cool case. Nice and tough here, but as you can see here, pretty classic Poetic. You got a little logo right there, a little branding here on the bottom, and then it's got this like grippy stuff in here like this, and this does have the full camera protection, so this is full protection for the back of your phone here, and then that opens up like that to your two camera system that the Edge has right there. And then as you can tell, that clicks in nice and good right there. So that is not coming off during or coming open during a fall, and it will not flop open on you when you're trying to take a picture, which is super important. So that is really good. So we'll lock that back in there. And then also these cases also come with a kickstand, and so you can pull that right out of there. Got you a nice little kickstand. It's going to give you that direction there. Gives you portrait for your TikTok action, and then back on this side here for your video watching prowess. So that is super handy right there. And then you just pop it right back in. As you can tell, clicks really good too. So that is going to be nice and clicky there. And then one thing it does help you with is keep your phone flat on the floor. It has just a little bit of wobble, nothing overly major right there. So that is really, really good. I'm liking that right there. Yep. Feeling the hand, it is definitely wide. It is a big phone. This is just because it's thin doesn't make it any bigger. It is nice and wide and is still super light. So I can tell you right now, this is so much lighter than this case on the S25 Ultra, but you still get that nice big screen. So just go ahead and pop that out real quick just so we can see how easy it is to take off. And again, right there, you got that little notch right there that you just kind of grab that, and then you can pop that frame out of there, and then it pops the whole phone right out. So nice and easy to get out, because maybe you don't need a case like this all the time. Maybe you just need this while you're out working or something, and then at home or in the evening you want to pop it out there. Either put a different slim case on here, or you want to carry it naked, because I am telling you, you want to carry it naked. That phone feels fantastic there. Great case. Super good case. And one thing I did forget to check real quick is wireless charging. Let's go ahead and try that. Boom, there you go, green light. Wireless charging does work through this case here. So Poetic Spartan S25 Edge. See you on the next one.